This episode is brought to you by Gnome Grown Mushrooms. Have you ever wanted to grow your own mushrooms? Are you curious about the mystical life of fungi? Well, look no further. Gnome Grown Mushrooms has all you need to fulfill that curiosity. Gnome Grown has live cultures, growing supplies, dried mushrooms, and much, much more. Order now on gnomegrown.biz and use coupon code BIGHAT for 15% off your entire order. And start that new hobby today with Gnome Grown Mushrooms. So, welcome to Don't Drink and Review. We do the opposite of what we say, and we drink and review things. What we review is all the little hidden gems that you don't know about, so and bring them to your attention. Today, I am joined by the extremely talented videographer and producer, Tyler, of this podcast. He's the best.
Hey, everyone.
Thanks for coming today. I know I asked you how you're doing already, probably already on the podcast, but I'm going to ask you again. How are you doing?
I'm doing very good. I'm happy to be here, have a good beer, have good company, and chat about some things. I'm looking forward to
it. Do you have anything that you want to plug? Like, do you have any like projects or anything that you want to talk about specifically about your work coming up? Just like a quick like, hey, check out this, or anything like that.
Yeah, no. One thing we produce is that I am the co-owner of Versig Media. We help produce this podcast.
Oh, and it's so beautiful. If I try to imagine what I would be if I didn't have such an amazing producer, and I'd be on like an iPhone being like, oh, hey, check it out, guys. So like, yeah. Anyway, sorry to cut you off. Continue.
Other than that, we just finished off some project recently. Some of the stuff that we can't talk about right now. We have big plans for the future. And just keep an eye out for that. We'll, maybe after the show we can talk about it.
Yeah, we'll hear about this. Some good stuff coming soon. Quickly, just follow us on Instagram at dontdrinknreview. That's don't drink with the letter N review. For updates about new episodes, come see me live at Toso's Bar, open mic every Wednesday at 7:30. Watch me and other comedians try to be funny, because it is definitely me trying. I'm not super funny, but do it anyway. They make really good pizza. So to start this episode, I really just wanted to kind of get to know you, because I don't honestly really know you very well. Like we're friends and we hang out, but I don't know anything about your past. So I wanted to ask you where you're from.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm from a small town called Glendora, California.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Glendora, where is that near?
It's about like 30 to 40 minutes away from like Anaheim, 30 to 40 minutes away from Pasadena. So if I say those places, like, oh yeah. But when I say Glendora, it's like, what?
Oh, what? Cool.
Oh, what's it called? What is it like? Oh no, I'm blanking out. But
pull it up. Just kidding.
Oh, I can. Gumpy? You know the clay. Am I talking?
Oh yeah. Like the weird like green rectangular looking dude. Yeah, I think it's Gumpy. I think that's right.
That's the founder, or the creator of Gumpy came from Glendora.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's the only thing that's like memorable.
Do they have a Gumpy statue there?
No, but they have every year they have a parade for Gumpy.
Oh my god. I would love.
A movie in Glendora.
Really?
That we were watching, and you're like, oh my god, that's my street.
It's actually pretty common.
Weird.
Like I think that like downtown Glendora is very like scenic, and they it's pretty common. Like when I was growing up, there's like times that like they were like filming scenes there. What movie was that? I don't know. I'm talking to my girlfriend. She's behind the camera, just give you information. I'm not talking to myself.
If you think of that movie, please share, because I want to know. What you. So do you have like? Is it like a small hometown that has like a main street that has like brick buildings and like storefronts and shit like that? Oh, I love those little towns, dude.
Yeah,
that's so awesome.
You know, like those. It was like those like 18. It was from the 1800s, and then
really?
They built it like settlers, and then from there, like there was a. I swear, I grew up near a house that was definitely haunted.
No way.
100% haunted.
No fucking way.
Oh yeah, like my brother was friends with him.
Yeah.
So I went to the house. I'm not like big into like paranormal. I'm not like watch those ghost. Okay, I do watch Ghost Hunters, but
Right. It's a great show.
Oh,
It gets a little crazy near the last few seasons, but
definitely like you could just like feel it.
did you ever encounter a spirit, or was it more just like sounds, or what was it like?
Yeah, I think it was just more just like the feeling of uneasiness, and like you could just feel
Right.
like, a presence
It's
there.
like an old dark house. Yeah, I get that, dude. I get that. That's wild.
I'm going to ask you then, like,
Okay.
do you believe in ghosts?
I want to believe that there are ghosts, but I've been to so many weird places, and like I guess I had a weird like ghost experience, but I don't know what it was. I don't know if I would call it ghost or alien. I don't know, but I want it to be real for sure.
Yeah.
Like I think that is a cool possibility, but also it'd be kind of shitty to be like a ghost, like you die and then you're just like, oh, we just get to hang out here and nobody gets to see us. That's pretty lame.
Like just drifting into the void.
Yeah, like it's starting to get really black, but I can see my friends are still here, and you're like knocking shit over, like, notice me. But no,
That's what they could be doing.
yeah. I mean, if I was stuck in all eternity, just like as a ghost, yeah, I would fuck with people.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like what else? You're like, okay, you're dead. There's like you have no goals in
Yeah,
life anymore. You can't make
probably all the
money.
people you know are already dead too. So it's
Oh.
like I wonder if you can meet up with other deadies.
have little daddy groupies.
Yeah, in what's it called? Infest a house and just haunt it completely.
Yeah, be like super subtle too.
Yeah.
Like they can't just scare them too. Like you want to like build that. So like just like throw
Yeah,
a
just
plate
like a
and-
movie. Yeah.
Yeah, so it starts to make sense when you think about it. It's like no, like you wouldn't start like right away just scaring the shit out of them. You want to like psychologically mess with them.
That's, you know what, you say that and it's like, okay, I just thought of like some of these scary like thrasher movies that right at the beginning you see like somebody die or a monster or something, and you're like, well, now I don't even have to watch the whole movie. I know what's coming after you. Like, why did you basically just gave me the whole movie right at the beginning. And the best scary movies have that like psychological breakdown, and you like get to watch this person fall into insanity.
I like a slow burn.
Yeah.
Like where like it just starts to creep under your skin and you're like, ugh.
Ooh, I love that we're talking about scary shit. I just finished one of my favorite new series. It's called Evil on Netflix.
Okay.
Oh my God. It is so good. And it like it's about this psychologist that like analyzes people that have committed crimes, and then, you know, decides whether or not that they're crazy, or like whether they had, you know, should be taken for their actions or whatever. But then she like loses that job and gets into with the church, and they start like analyzing people that like possessions and miracles and stuff. It's so good. It's so good.
It's about demons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's about demons and stuff. Ooh, so good.
Do you believe in demons?
No, because then there's no like in my world there's no like God, heaven, demons, angels. I just if there is evil, I don't know if it like I don't know. I don't know if it like coagulates. That's not the right word, but like I don't know if evil has like that kind of energy. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if it can become this thing that inhabits you, like in a sense of like going crazy or something. Totally, but I don't think there's like demonic forces out there trying to bring down humanity because of God, you know? What about you? Do you believe in demons?
That's a good question. I was not ready for these questions.
I know, I wasn't either.
I can ask you these questions, but you
Yeah.
can't ask them back to me.
That's fine.
No.
If we could play that game.
No. I you know, like I'm a very open-minded person. I don't I try to be very open to the possibilities of like ghosts and aliens and demons, and I do believe that a lot of people that experience these kind of phenomena, they're like particular reasons for that.
Right.
Is it ghosts or demons? Maybe not. But like, you know, we see through the world like through a glass darkly. We don't really see like the whole like universe.
Right.
And like, could there just be like paranormal or supernatural entities or spirits or like whatever? Oh, like Lovecraftian, creatures, like possibly, like we don't know, like we see so small.
Yeah, like I think based on the vastness of reality, anything's pretty possible.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
That would be I would for like an hour. Like when I read it on like Reddit,
right?
And afterwards, like, well, this is like life now.
Think about the first contact that we make publicly with aliens, and everybody's gonna freak out, and then it's just gonna be the next like, oh, whatever, and they're like, oh, fucking the aliens are doing some shit again, whatever.
It'd be like a mild stress.
Yeah, like everybody's like, oh, and they're like, no, they're cool. Oh, that's rad. Like, is there a movie about them? They're like, not yet. And you're like, okay, well,
there will be.
Oh, there will be.
And that's how we accept it as a society. It's like, well, a movie was made about it. And, you know, we watched it. It's enjoyable. And then it's like, okay,
now I feel good about aliens. Our new galactic overlords. Hail Zoltan.
Maybe this is what the world needs. Maybe the world as a whole needs leadership.
Yeah,
we need aliens to be like, okay, guys, you guys are not doing this right.
Right.
You guys are like ruining the planet.
We could become a planetary society under one global government that's run by alien super dad.
Yeah, like
that's what we'll call him.
Friendly but firm. It's just like wants the best for us, but he understands that to put the foot down. He's like, hey, stop that.
Yeah.
Stop.
Like, stop that, or I'll nuke all your friends and family over and over because you're just in some weird simulation. What about that? You think any of this is real? What if none of this is real? We're just
See, this is
ones and zeros, dude.
I get why you drink on this show, because like you're gonna make me want to drink.
It's a hard hitting.
Real? Am I real? It's like
let's get existential.
That's one of those things. Is like because we have all this technology and virtual reality. Like, what if it's just like a loop, right? So like a different society has created VR to such a extreme point. They put like a bunch of people in a lab that are hooked up to VR, and then we are those people, and then they're like studying us for research, and then we die and we put up the glasses. Like, well, wasn't that a crazy experience?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I had a wife and kids. Like, no, they're not real.
Yeah, like that Rick and Morty. They're like, I made it to 60. I had kids. He's like, I love that. So I can't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, no, I like that idea, because like, what if that is the progression of civilizations? They get so far advanced that they're like, oh, we are able to create our own like universes essentially, and then we can observe those universes. And like, what if that's like I don't know why they would do that, but I've always thought that aliens are just us from the future, like just like coming back, or like somehow they've reached into this fourth dimensional plane where all time just exists at once. Like all pieces of time on the third dimension are just like accessible, like Interstellar. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like all of he's existing, like he's in the fourth dimension and able to basically manipulate the time frame in the third dimension from where I mean he has access to it. So I think what if that's the aliens? They're just coming back and being like, "What's up, guys? How you doing?"
That we're being watched upon by a future Matthew McConaughey. I mean, that's I want him to watch over us and just make sure. All right. That movie is not the best. To be honest, when you think about it, like that movie has a lot of really great scenes.
True.
Like the scene where like they go on the like a water planet and like they got delayed and they come back and they realize like his daughter and son like grew up like 25 30 years. And like he's like watching it and like he's like crying.
Right.
And you're like, oh, like I was just like, this is the pain. But at the same time, that movie had a moment where was it through Morse code by like tapping a watch? I'm trying to remember. He knew how to make it. He communicated how the very advanced like semantics or like how to build like a space station that can move society, but like he communicated all that through Morse code of a watch that because he was in a different dimension of time that he can peer at the library at the exact time the same humanity. It's like when I start thinking about it, you're like
it gets a little. I really liked like how science played into it, like actual relativity did play into it, but then it gets into that woo woo shit where they're like, yeah, he definitely went back, and then like his daughter knew Morse code and then figured out this crazy.
What about the power of love?
It was. And then you know what's even crazier? You know what I did love in that one is when he comes back and his daughter is like 100 years old and he's just like, oh hey, I'm here.
Yeah, you did.
All right.
That part was sad though. Like
it was. It was actually really cute, you know, because like she loved him and like, I mean, maybe that's how you live forever. You have to go like fly towards a black hole and then you come back to where you're from and then like 1,000 million years has passed.
I feel like Elon Musk is trying to do that right now.
Yeah, he wants to live forever.
Oh yeah.
Neuralink, would you get it? Have you heard about that?
Not that much actually.
So what he's developing right now is like a way that you can literally, it's basically how he describes it is increasing the bandwidth for like our connection to the internet, so you'd be able to access the internet essentially through your brain.
No.
Yeah.
My answer is definitely the internet is a terrible dark place.
Why?
Oh my god! Like,
isn't it so hard to do this?
Oh no! I think I don't mind doing that. Like there's times in my life where like each day that I'm just have to like, okay, that's enough internet for today. If I'm like forced, imagine like walking down the street and then you're just like bombarded by ads and you're just trapped in your mind.
True.
It's like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I need to be able to be like, you know what? I don't need the internet. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to pet a dog. I'm going to hold my girlfriend's hand.
You don't have to have any of that in the virtual world. It's all there for you.
Well, a secondary application is mind control.
That I have thought about that too. They're all turn you on and you're like activated. Like that. Have you seen the SpongeBob movie and the buckets go on their head?
Yeah.
All hail plankton. All hail.
Oh hell, Elon Musk. Buy a Tesla.
I would bow down to the G. He's bringing us into the next like technological age. I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, you just need someone crazy and rich to do that.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? Like that's really all it takes. You just got to have money and like ambition and they're like, I don't care. I'm going to do it. I'm going to drill holes into the ground and this government's going to let me do it. And they're like, okay.
Because you have money.